Charlton. Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. So I know I'm just catching up on some Vegas stuff, and I've never been a technical guy. You know, I'm not a reporter. I'm just some dude, okay, who has lots of opinions and likes news and stuff. And likes making videos, you know, totally. So that's all. But, you know, I also have a brain, and it's a pretty good analytical brain, even though it's losing its edge. So, I mean, I can pretty much prove, I think, in my mind, that it was just what's his name, Stephan Paddock, simply because. And I've been watching 5x5 and NServe and all the other creators. Man, I have my own ideas. And I like those two dudes pretty much, you know, basically. I don't know them personally, but they both seem like pretty good guys. And, you know, it's no big deal, man, you know. No big deal. Fly, pelican. But yeah, I mean, somebody took down my channel. I've always thought it was Vegas creators. It was, and it's a group of creators. I don't know how they did it, you know. I don't know if they did it from the outside. I don't know if they did it from the inside. I don't know if they did it from the inside, and now they're on the outside, and Google has caught on to them. If they were part of the trusted flaggers, or if they were employees, or if it's something much, much bigger, you know? And I always thought that those same creators were part of Q, and that they're basically created Q. And I think I know who created Q. I do. I mean, I think one of the Vegas creators, I mean, not just because he says the same things that Q says, but he does, you know, totally all the times. And it's a family, and it's Jake's family, I think. I mean, and I don't really care. It makes no difference to me, other than the fact that, you know, my channel was taken down, and, you know, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Say, like, thanks? I appreciate that. No, I don't, you know, but other than that, I don't really care, you know? And I'll just keep making videos as best I can. I think whatever they were doing to take out channels, you know, YouTube has corrected it, so they can't do it. But I had some crazy-ass idea, you know? I mean, basically, Jake Hoover is his son, you know, D. James is his dad. I did think, man, I know people are going to be shocked by this. They're going to be absolutely shocked, and I don't care. You know, it seems like this is how much of a dumbass I am that I actually feel bad about like, you know, saying things about people who basically screwed me over, you know. And that's because maybe they didn't screw me over, but I think they did. And, I always kind of thought, I kind of think that, well, I think Lift the Veil and Jake are buddies, and they've gone back, and other people. I mean, it may be like it's just, you know, whatever, a multi-channel network, you know, we just don't know about, whether there's some big money behind it or something, you know, whatever. But, you know, whether Alex Jones is part of it, I kind of don't think so. I saw him the other day. He hasn't missed a beat, even though he's gotten completely, you know, deplatformed by YouTube and every place. He was very confident, and he seemed pretty happy what he was doing. But whatever. So, you know, where the hell was I? Oh, my God. Talking about they got my channel taken down, that it was Jake and his dad, D. James, 1005 is Jake's dad, I'm almost positive, and Hoover is his son. Storm is Upon Us is his son too, I think. I don't know for a fact, but this is what I think. And again, I really don't care other than they took down my channel, and they continue to threaten my channel with other stuff. I was talking about Lift the Veil, that's what I was talking about. So Lift the Veil and Jake are buddies, you know, and I kind of think that UFO Hunter UK is Lift the Veil's father-in-law. That's what I always thought. And you know, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this, obviously because of the language, but also just because I don't know. I don't really need the grief. But at the same time, you know, what's the difference? You know, it's not like my channel is going to grow I mean, at this pace, it'll be like, 6,000 subs in 2 years, and that doesn't do me a damn bit of good anyways. And I don't get me wrong, I like making... let me try to wrap this up in a bow here. I can prove that it was just, it's not that difficult. It's very, these are the things that, people present videos, and I used to do the same thing because I get wrapped up in my own thought process. But I would do it, and I'll give everybody else the benefit of the doubt too, that they just, I don't know, who knows why, I don't care. But everything, whether it's Mary Lou Danley and Brian Hodges, I think his name is, the Australian who claimed he was staying in 134, but it wasn't 134. It was actually, and the dude on One American Network, he even had the room number wrong. Laura Loomer had his receipt, and it was basically, I think it was 143 is what he was in. He wasn't in 129. That's the dude on One American Network, supposedly a former CIA somebody, But he just transposed the numbers. And did he do that willingly because he was just enjoying the intoxicating nature of being famous for a little while? Probably, but whatever. And they were making the connection between him and Mary Lou Danley because they worked in the same casino because they're both Australian citizens. He worked in the hotel entertainment industry. That was his career. She worked in the casinos. So when they came to the United States, the both of them, they ended up, that's why he was there. He was there for work. He was there on a work project. I don't know if it's specifically related to, I think it was actually the country music festival, but he was there for work. So both of them being from Australia, working in a casino when there's not the same casino at one point is not a huge coincidence. That was their job, and there wasn't that many. Because there's not that many casinos in Australia, so it's all silliness. Even though that One American Network with Jack Posobiec was just fine. I don't really care. Like I said, that thing got 500,000 views. But the most interesting thing was just the account of the people, saying how they're all gonna die. Isn't it funny? And they're supposed to be live streaming up the Paddock. That actually got my attention. Even though how many people just make shit up, man. They just do. Listen, all right, the doors, the lock reports of the 134, 135, okay? And there's a couple instances where it might be that, it looks like it's impossible for him to unlock it. And I'm not going to go through the exact whatever, because I don't need to. And it could be a million things. Even if you look at the lock report, there's a part where he's back inside, and yet he's still trying successfully, supposedly the lock. It doesn't exactly go in perfect order all the time. If you just look at it, there are instances where, it should have, it's almost like it's backward. As long as they were in the same time, in the same minute, they might be ordered differently, something like that. Or he's unlocking the door and then closing the door. He's closing the door but with it engaged, to keep the door from completely closing so he doesn't lock himself out or something like that. Either way, it doesn't really matter because listen, if there was two people in there, and we see Paddock on camera again and again, bringing up the bags and all that. If there was two people in there coming and going, even if it was for a brief time, they would have to have been organized, trying to make sure it only looked like it was one person, okay? And that means they were in sync. Don't ever open the door at the same time, the two of them, because, then they'll know it's two people. But that would mean that Stephan Paddock was basically helping somebody else plot his own death, okay? That is the end. That is my proof. It's just him, dude. It's just him. I hope you can understand that. That would mean he's making sure with his other partner that it only looks like it's one person in there, so that because why? Because then the one person's gonna be dead, but then he's the one person. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense. All right, dude. That's the end of this video. This video sucks. I'm never gonna upload all of it anyways because I'm such a fucking coward. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. He is, dude. I don't know for sure, but I've thought it for a long time. I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, UFO Hunter UK. I think you are Lift the Veil's father-in-law. I think you live in California. And that's the story there, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'm looking at you, baby. Later. Mama. Carry on, it doesn't really matter. No bat.